In a bit of a surprise, the Miami Hurricanes have ceased the recruiting of Kaden Henderson, the five-star linebacker out of Tampa Jesuit. This is obviously huge news. They've been recruiting him pretty hard, and a couple of days ago, it was announced by some different sites that the Miami Hurricanes were no longer going to be recruiting Kaden Henderson. Very surprising. He took an official visit to Miami on May 29th. He's supposed to visit. He visited Texas A&M last weekend and is visiting Notre Dame on June 19th. These are the schools that were in his final group. A little bit surprising because he was going to be committing, making a decision on July 1st. But it looks like the Canes have moved on. And let's talk about it for a little bit. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Hurricanes Unfiltered, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. I'm your host, Rudy Rodriguez Show Mott. Hit that like button, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know y'all thoughts. Appreciate y'all continued support of the channel. According to Kane's warning website, um, yeah, it's been reported that Miami will no longer be recruiting Kaden Henderson now. What are the reasons behind this? One can only imagine. I mean, you know how this recruiting world goes. The Canes have an exceptional class already right now. So it's one of those things where they probably feel that they're good. They have a top three class right now. If they could have gotten Kaden Henderson as a fifth five-star prospect, they could have gotten a number one ranking. I mean, they could potentially still get it now. Obviously, there's the heavy lean from what it's been reported that Kaden Henderson's going to be picking Texas A&M, but obviously, those things are subject to change. But if he's heavily leaning toward Texas A&M, maybe the Canes feel that, you know what, it's time to move on and worry about the guys that we got, the guys that we're still trying to get, and that's just how it goes sometimes. Now, obviously, as a Hurricane fan, it's not enjoyable to watch Texas A&M get a couple of guys that we had keyed on. First being Mark Matthews from St. Thomas Aquinas, and now Henderson out of Tampa Jesuit. But realistically, we have an elite recruiting class. I mean, we got good linebackers. We got AJ Randall. We got Noah Glover, who have already committed. Uh, the Canes. I mean, could we add another linebacker? I mean, it's possible, I presume. But this is a you know there's it's not the end of the world per se. You know what I mean? So it's one when you look at the Canes recruiting class overall. I mean, it's loaded right now, according to the 24/7 Sports composite. The composite, which is a combination of all all the different all the different sites and all that stuff that do recruiting, which you probably all know about as it is. Right now, the Canes are ranked at uh, Canes are ranked at number 3 overall, 18 commitments behind A&M and Oklahoma. Miami has a 93.07 average, which is good for fifth overall, behind Texas Tech, Texas A&M, USC, and Ohio State. Canes have a big time class though already. I mean, you got to be honest about it. They got a big time class. Okay, there's another ranking here that says they're number 2 overall. So, in one it says it's 3, now it says it's 2. So whether it's 2 or 3, the Canes have a top shelf class: 5-star Dante Wright, 5-star Israel Abrams, 5-star Nick Lanier, 5-star Jaden Bryant. You got a beast linebacker and AJ Randall. You got an offense lineman Jatori Williams, big time DN Ezekiel Ayambil, Sean Tatum on the O line, AI King Hall DB, Noah Glover linebacker. I mean Jalen Jones out of Hollywood MacArthur, safety Demarcus DeRoche out of Cardinal Gibbons in Fort Lauderdale, edge rusher Ty Keys, a beast running back, Javon Dawson out of Santa Lucia's 3-star edge rusher, Sherrod Gordine out of Hollywood MacArthur, Tyler Ford out of Gainesville, Georgia, offensive tackle DeMarco Jenkins out of Pearland, Texas, and Josh Johnson out of Key West. So this class is stocked and loaded, and they're going to add a few more guys to this class. So it's going to finish as a top 5 class. I mean, right now they're number 2 according to this. Um, okay, so 24/7 Sports individual has them at 2. The composite has them at 3. So you know how it goes. But look, sucks. Not fun to admit when you lose a recruiting battle. But if they decided to move on, it's because they didn't feel comfortable with what was going on in his recruitment. So that's all we got for now. But y'all be sure to jump on board for all the updates going on in the world of the Miami Hurricanes. This is like, subscribe, follow, hit that bell, leave your comments. This is Hurricanes Unfiltered, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. Come on now.